Hello, my precious peeps. Tonight, we are making dinner. We are making Lupin Flour chicken fettuccine. I must tell you, when I made the Lupin Flour cracker recipe recently, go back to that video. It was great the night I made it. The next day, when I took them to work, the flavor of the Lupin Flour was overpowering. It was too much. So now I do agree with the Lupin Flour community, which is very small. I mean, or they don't talk about it, I don't know. But I do agree that you need to do halvesies, half and half Lupin and whatever other flour, but some other flour, whether it's almond or Carb Quick, whatever you want to use, because the Lupin flavor was overpowering. So I won't do it like that again. I will definitely mix the flour half and half. And from the very tiny community of Lupin Flour people, several of them had said that you must mix the Lupin equally with a different type of flour. So, with that said, I'm not going to do it in this recipe because people are raving about this. This is an old recipe. Let's see if it works. 2014, from this website called resolutioneats.com. So I don't know anything about them, but somehow I came upon this, and it's really quick and easy. So it's called Low Carb Keto Lupin Flour Fettuccine Noodles. 3 ingredients: 2 ounces of cream cheese. And they say throw it in a blender. So I'm putting in my NutriBullet. This is not room temperature, so it's kind of cold. So I'm just gonna scoop it on in there. All right, and I got 3 farm eggs, but I'm gonna make sure that they're all good. All good. Okay, beautiful. 3 large eggs. Throw them in there. And then salt and pepper. And only 3 teaspoons of Lupin flour. So that's such a small amount that I'm thinking they know what they're talking about. 3 teaspoons. I'm going to go ahead with the 3 teaspoons before reconverting this recipe if necessary. But we're going to find out how it turns out. There's 5 stars out of 10 reviews. So I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, pure Lupin will work in this recipe. So now, I'm going to go ahead and beat it up in my NutriBullet. And we'll see how it goes. This is my largest Rachel Ray pan, and I'm hoping that I'm picking the right size. Now, I had actually I had a very large silicone. I cut it down to fit this because, you know, I'm going to need it anyway to fit this in future recipes. So I cut down this silicone. You could do parchment paper. It must be laying very flat. Pour this, it's very liquidy, over the pan. I have the oven preheated to 325. Making the noodles. I think this is the right size. Alright, so just gonna make it even. Okay, because we're making noodles, so we want it very thin. I've got some bubbles, so I'm gonna plop it. I'm gonna poke them. I kind of went a little over the edge. Now, one person said, I highly recommend that you get this tool. So I bought it. This guy. So he's a noodle maker. And when we get it out, we're gonna cut up some noodles and see how this goes. And I will link it up if it works. So this week, I got nice Costco rotisserie chicken. So this is gonna make it really easy for me. I'm just gonna cut some small strips. It's very, very moist. So I'm gonna continue getting enough chicken for my fettuccine. And then we'll be back and we're gonna make the sauce. This is semi-homemade because I got the Bertolli Alfredo sauce right over there. I'm really just trying to test out those Lupin Flour noodles, so that's the whole point. So, semi-homemade. So I'm just going to heat the Bertolli in the pan, and I'm going to put the chicken in there just to warm it up. Love this stuff. It smells really good in here. Let's see where we're at. Ooh. It says bake for 10 to 14 minutes until firm and opaque all over. It should be shrinking from the edge on the cookie sheet. Test to see if you can peel it off easily. If it sticks, then it isn't ready yet. So I'm going to check that. Okay. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now, you could put it on a silicone pan like I did. Mine was 16 by 10 on the inside in my cookie sheet. Or you could put it on parchment paper. So let's see how this slices up. There's it like this. These are fabulous fettuccine noodles. Here they are. I did learn the right way to cut them. So here's the tool. Looks like this. You don't go this way. You have to do it this side up. I did it wrong the first time, so, but they It worked very great. So, I mean, you could cut with a knife, whatever size you want, but these nice little noodles, this is great. I'm liking this tool. This is something I'll have to perfect. It's not perfect right. All right, I'm gonna do it again over here. Okay. This way. I did it this way. This is the wrong way. You can't do it that way. It's just like a pizza cutter. And then they split apart just like that. Perfect. See? And you know, with only 3 teaspoons of Lupin flour, these are fabulous. I can see why they got 5 stars out of 10 reviews. These are great. I love these noodles, honestly. Oh! I think the silicone, look at how they make noodles. These are a total win. They just taste like noodles, and they are. There's so little Lupin flour in there. Noodles. These noodles taste like noodles. Not zoodles, noodles. This is a win. It's gonna take a little practice to perfect how to cut those things, but it's just like a pizza cutter. I can see why I did 5 out of 5 stars. This is a new staple in my life. Yours too. Look at it. We'll see you next time.